Anime games suck. And here's why. I actually don't have a clear hook and why. We're just going to be talking about why they suck in whole. And when I'm referring to anime games, I do not mean the actual good ones. Like, it took me a second to actually think of any, but Persona, the Persona series is fire. Fire Emblem is typically really good. Three Houses is one of my favorites. It's actually the only one I've played because I don't fuck with Nintendo like that. Cyberpunk is the defuncto anime game. If you need an anime game, Cyberpunk is that. So when I'm referring to anime games, I do not mean games that start off as games with the style of anime and then they branch off and get animes later on, like Metaphor ReFantazio. That one's a fire anime game, right? When I'm talking about anime games, I mean the typical things. When you think of anime, you think of Goku, Naruto, Ichigo, because that's anime. It's the same way when I think of Disney, you typically think of a Disney princess or Mickey, right? So when I'm speaking of anime games, don't take this for Metaphor ReFantazio and etc., okay? We're talking about the main culprits here, the actual hooligans. We're going to get into that, with the best example being the game you see on screen right now, which is the solo leveling game. Get this out of the way. It's dog shit. And when I talk about this, I am not talking about the developers making the game. The developers, do your thing. You have a job to do. I completely understand that you in itself aren't the issue. And that's the thing with a lot of things. I think that's what kind of sucks with like the Ubisoft topics, is like people like the devs suck. The devs aren't the issue. They have no control. They are the slaves making the game. Slaves isn't a correct term, but you know what I mean. It's like they are the cog. Like, why are you getting mad at the cog besides the person who had the idea to make the watch? So that's kind of where we're getting at. So when I'm talking about this solo leveling game and all the other games I'm bringing up, I'm talking about the people who had the idea to make this game, not the people developing it. They get a pass, whatever, right? But anyone who had a stakeholder idea, who was like, yes, we need to run this and make this, you're the issue. Because why? What even prompted you to want to make this solo leveling gacha dungeon simulator? It's not good, first of all. It is genuinely like, the Black Hokage says like a game is a 5 out of 10 as long as it works. I'll give it that. It is a 5 out of 10 game. 6 out of 10 just because you get to play Sung Jin Woo, and that is it. It does not get better than a 6 out of 10 because it's a gacha game. 2, it is a gacha game that was just ported to mobile. That's all. It's a mobile gacha game ported to the PC. It's literally all it is. And it is worse than most mobile gacha games. Destiny Rising is a gacha game on mobile, and it does brilliantly better. It looks brilliantly better than this game. Wuthering Waves is way better than this game. Genshin Impact, I hate that game. But fine example of a baseline title where it's like, okay, if you can't even beat Genshin, I'm not touching you at all, because I don't even touch Genshin. I gave it a try though because of my boy Sung Jin Woo, the Aura farmer, but this game is dog shit. I can't hold a candle to it. It doesn't make sense. Like, why are we hiring people when you still just play Sung Jin Woo no matter what? Like, why can't I play as these characters? If you don't know, just to give you a baseline, it's a shitty gacha game with dungeon crawling mechanics where you go and run around and just fight endless, needless boss battles with no real skill gap. Just they do extra damage the deeper you go. That's literally it. No free roam, no exploration. It's just little tiny hubs, and I mean tiny hub section like PS2, PSP hub sections with loading screens. In 2025, loading screens, in the big age of 25, loading screens. And it's not even like loading big giant worlds. Sorry, I just ate dinner. It's very fascinating to me that this is what we get for supporting the anime culture. And I'm it's world war with anime until they start making good games. I will be the bad guy if I need to. I'll be the fucking villain. I'll be Madara, nigga. I will wake up and be Madara for these anime titles because it is disrespectful that these peak titles just make nothing but dog shit. And we'll get into it. Let's talk about it, right? If you guys need any examples, let's go ahead and talk about Demon Slayer, one of the best animes on the planet. Despite if you think it's your favorite or not, I think it's really good. I think it's a solid 8 out of 10 at times to 9 out of 10 to sometimes 10 out of 10. Holy shit, like season 2? Peak. Amazing anime. Like, we cannot sit here and say that that wasn't the most best animated fight scenes. Like, that shit was movie level good. I don't know, some dog shit's in my ears right now while I'm listening to music. Why? Well, I hate SoundCloud for that. We're gonna go listen to some good music now. Yeah, it's just fascinating to me that Demon Slayer, one of the most top watched animes, makes something like this with, what is it called? Let me pull up that name. The Hinokami Chronicles, which is subpar. I think it's pretty just okay. It's 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10 to some people. It's very average. It died pretty quickly because with these types of games, they're not built for retention. They're not built for even single player experiences. And that's what's kind of outstandingly dumb to me, is that these games aren't built with you in mind to enjoy it long term or to even revisit it for a single player playthrough, right? I saw this one guy, I think his name's like King Lion or some shit, I don't know, like the DJ Academics of games, right? He was talking about how people were saying, oh, Spider-Man was a failure because, like, who the hell's still playing that game?
Brought up the Spider-Man franchise. No one plays the first one anymore.
Yeah, it came out 7 years ago. People played it, they beat it, and they moved on.
Bro doesn't understand single-player games. Single-player games are meant to be played once, twice, or every once in a while because you just want to go back and revisit them. I do that with tons of single-player games. Cyberpunk, I'm playing this shit for like the 8th time already because I like the game. They made a really good product. Played it when it first came out when it was dog shit and kept playing it as the iterations come on, and I still play it. And they're going to update it again in the next week and a half from now. From the time of this release, it's like on the 26th or something, they're going to release something else. So I'm going to keep playing it. And there's other single player games I play, right? So it's like, yes, they're not meant to be played 25/8, but that's the point. They're not meant to. They're just supposed to be something you latch onto and enjoy every once in a while. We do not have that for anime games. Another Demon Slayer game that was dog shit. Demon Slayer Sweep the Board. It was a Mario Party clone. Whatever you want to say about Hinokami Chronicles, who the fuck was asking for a Demon Slayer Mario Party on the Switch and the Switch alone? Are we really like, this is, if I was in those board meetings and they're like, hey guys, we need to make a Demon Slayer game, I'd be like, oh, I got the perfect idea. Oh, we gonna make some fun. They're like, we already got one already pre-made. It's been in production for the last week and we're ready to release it next week. And I'm like, what? A week to make this game and it's already ready for next week? I'm like, okay, well, maybe they've been cooking. Maybe we'll see what's going on. Maybe it's a mobile game. Nope. I want you to see Demon Slayer Sweep the Board. It is terrible looking. I don't know who was clamoring for this. I don't know who was like, yes, I just want to roll dice as Nezuko. I just want to roll dice as Inosuke. And when I watched Dado Doya and like Sirius play it, it was dog shit as well. It was glitching in their video. Like, this is the subpar shit we get, bro. And these are from the actual people. Like, this isn't like an illegal video game that's made by a fan. If these were fan games, this would be so different. These are the actual devs. These are the actual people getting together saying, yes, we're greenlighting Demon Slayer Sweep the Board. Make it. This is gonna sell. What? Sparking Zero was the run of the I'm gonna keep preaching this. Sparking Zero was the lick of the century for anime games. Jump Force was that in the PS4 era. Now it's Sparking Zero. And when the next one comes out, they're gonna lick you guys again, and I'm gonna sit there and rub my hands and fucking laugh. And I hope I own some stocks in Bandai when that happens, because this is ridiculous, bro. And I'm gonna tie this all together while I'm saying, like, anime games suck, bro. Like, and I have ideas of games that we should get because we deserve better, bro. We've been supporting these games, these movies and these animes for years, for fucking years. Some of these animes are older than us and new people get into them, and this is what they have to, and the standards are so low that we just accept it. One example is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, the best Dragon Ball Z that's ever come out to date, and it is still just okay. To me, it is subpar still. It is very much just average. I personally will not spend my time playing this game. And I think Kakarot would be a better game if it wasn't the only thing trying to hold up, like Atlas, like trying to hold up the planet for anime games. Because why don't we have something like an Elden Ring level of an anime game where it is a Game of the Year contender, where it's something that like new people who haven't even heard of the anime, or who have heard of the anime but aren't usually interested in animes, are jumping in it to try it because they're like, this game just looks fun. That's what's happening with Marvel Rivals right now. There are people who don't even like Marvel or superheroes, but because the game looks fun and looks cool, they're jumping into it. Now they're actually liking Marvel stuff. Key example is my girlfriend. She does not like superhero stuff besides Batman. So this is like par of the course from her. She's seen like one Iron Man movie. So next thing you know, Marvel Rivals comes out. She likes hero shooters. She likes Overwatch, but she didn't like Overwatch now. So then Marvel Rivals comes out and she's willing to try it. She genuinely wants to watch more Marvel movies now. That's a W. That brings people into Disney Plus. That brings people down into like Disneyland, and they go to the Marvel. That brings more revenue to Marvel in general, not just Marvel Rivals. And that also helps NetEase for their future game when they make their gacha game Ananta, right? So it's like people, they're not thinking big picture. These niggas are just trying to get money from the sweatshorts and the fucking Crocs and sandal ass niggas that still are gonna buy DBZ no matter what it is. They can sell $1,000 poop bag and they're gonna buy it because they fuck with Goku so hard. Even though they don't realize Goku's scamming you guys. And like, here's a prime example. DBZ Kakarot is a $60 game. DBZ Kakarot is a $60 full price game with $180 worth of DLC. Not $20 of DLC, not $40 of DLC, not even $90 of DLC. $180 of DLC. That is the game twice, and then an extra 20 just because, no, an extra 40 because they want it. What? And you could be like, well, it's extra content that you've already seen before, and probably in some instances have played 10 times before in all the other games. But it's in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot form. The subpar 7 out of 10 at max game. Wow. That's really worth $180. With $180, I could buy Baldur's Gate 3. I could buy Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty Edition. That's the game and the DLC. And still have enough left over to jerk off with. And buy Dragon Ball Z Kakarot the regular. Like, $180? So, and that's just the deals. That's not $60 and then an extra. No, $180 plus $60 for the game. So $240 to experience all that Dragon Ball Z Kakarot has to offer. Imagine if this was a gacha game. And that's the thing about gacha games. It's like, okay, like at least the game is cool enough to where it's like, I'm continuing to support you. But these niggas will add gacha elements into anything anime Dragon Ball Z related. Let me give you another example, because you might be like, well, I like Kakarot. Okay, that's fine. What about the DBD clone that they added? What was that, Dragon Ball Z The Breakers? Were you clamoring for that? No, be for real. Were you asking for that? Did you go up to Bandai with a sock puppet on your head and say, hey, Bandai, I want you to dry fuck me and give me Dragon Ball Z The Breakers. I want something. I hate DBD because it's too scary. I don't like Saw. I don't like Jigsaw. I want Goku. I want to run around as a helpless little boy in Dragon Ball Z and get chased by Frieza. That's my fantasy. And make it a gacha game. Make it a fucking gacha game, please. And they're like, all right, little boy, we're just making dreams happen. I know you don't want to fly around as Goku and destroy planets and fight in this endless battle. I know you don't want to explore hell like it was in the early 90s. You want to run away from Frieza. You want to run away from Cell. You want to absorb people as Cell. That's what you really want to do, and you want a slot machine in it. Don't worry, little boy. I, Bandai, will make your dreams come true. I will do this for you, and you alone. Now get out there, boy. Don't worry, and the game will be $40, and you are going to pay that $40, and then give us a gacha. What are we talking about here? Why did anyone make that? Why is no one in there saying, like, you know what? I know what people want to play. They want to play some cool shit. They want to make their own Saiyan. They want to make their own Frieza, their Namekian, and they want to come up in the world of Dragon Ball Z, whatever planet it may be. They might want to play a Dragon Ball Z MMO. That's what they really want to play. No, what they really want to play is DBD. People want to play DBD. Like, and think about every reactionary anime game that has ever come out. One Punch Man Season 1 comes out. Boom, One Punch Man Arena Fighter comes out. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is a banger. Boom. No, actually, Season 2 comes out. Boom, anime game released. 6 months later. Dog shit anime game. Black Clover had a video game. I hope you guys remember that. Black Clover Quartet Knights. That shit was a hero shooter. I'm not joking. Go ahead, look up some gameplay of that. I'm not going to put it up on the screen. It's too much work. But it is a hero shooter. Black Quartet Knights was a hero shooter. You had to push the payload function. You got to play as the different heroes. You got different elements. Like, you went and picked around items to help you fight. Like, you could turn invisible and do a sneak attack. That shit was literally Marvel Rivals before Marvel Rivals. And funny enough, this is what I want to talk about. Like, if they need an example of games, just right off the top of my head, why don't we have a Naruto Sekiro? Naruto Sekiro. That's like the most obvious one. Hey, FromSoft, why don't you just make a Naruto game, but Sekiro, and we'll give you the licenses with Naruto. Do what you want, but make it Sekiro. That would sell out like hotcakes. I would buy that shit 3 times. Don't forget, I'm an anime fan. I am a huge anime. I've been watching anime since 2002. So it's not an idea of, oh, I just got in it last year and I hate anime. I've been doing this since I was 2. I grew up watching Naruto, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball Z GT, Dragon Ball Super. I've watched all of these. And the thing with Solo Leveling is that game is dog shit, and even the anime is bad. The anime is very mid-tier compared to the manhwa. It is the same situation as the God of High School, where me personally, I watched God of High School and I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty 7 out of 10, 7.5. And then the manhwa, apparently fans think the manhwa is way better. I did not understand that, because I was like, well, why would they do that? Why would they not just follow the source material if fans think the manhwa was better? Spoiler alert, it's because of effort. Because, you know, obviously effort comes into play. No one wants to do effort anymore. So then I go ahead and I read Solo Leveling twice, mind you. One, when it was in the middle of still coming out. By the time it was where I was catching it was when it was in the Demon King area, like where Sun Jin-woo was climbing a tower, right? Try not to spoil it. I don't know if the anime's even gotten that far, but like that's where I was reading it up to. So I was reading it every week that it was coming out and all that shit, right? When RIP, when the creator was still alive. Lo and behold, after that, once it's like more so done, I read it again just last year. So yeah, I read it again last year and it was peak. Anime comes out very subpar. It is faster paced into how they're telling the story. 3 episodes in, he's already an aura farmer. Mind you, they don't even get Sung Jin-woo correctly. Like, he's very he's supposed to be like a nerdy, nice guy dork who on the outside looks like an aura farming demon to other people. But they genuinely just show you him as an aura farmer 24/7. And I'm like, what? What? If you like it, I love it. But like, from what it was, the source material, I understand God of High School now. And if God of High School was supposed to be super peak in the manhwa, and then the anime's not that good, I understand. The anime was so fast that it was like, I feel like they're missing so much more. Yeah, Solo Leveling. Anyways, I have a game for anime that I think we would actually want, right? They should make an anime hero shooter. And you cannot say you wouldn't want this, because everyone has played Marvel Rivals. That game has so many millions of people playing it around the world. Yes, you want this. You know you'd want this. People wanted Jump Force. Jump Force was dog shit, unfortunately. Very disappointing. But we really can't think of any other type of universe that can compete with like a superhero universe besides DC, but I don't trust WB to make anything other than their company fail. If we were betting on what they could make, I know they can make their company fail. They can't make video games though. Fucking bullshit. Anyways, anime besides DC is the only other thing that I can see competing with something like Marvel Rivals. Not to count out Overwatch, not to count out Blizzard or anything but like that, but it's a lot harder for Blizzard, without them shooting themselves in the foot, to keep making interesting characters and game modes because they have to make everything from scratch. The only thing NetEase has to do is pick a character they want to have that exists out of the millions of characters out of there in Marvel, build them a little play set, right? And then make game modes and new maps. That's all. But they already have all the material. They're just like, okay, we just have to build something with this. That's super easy compared to what Blizzard has to do. Blizzard has to create it from the dome piece. They got to be like, okay, we got to create someone that looks cool, fun, fits the universe, and people won't get bored of, all in first person, and make it balanced for everyone else. And so it's like, it's way harder for them to do that. And so without them, again, like I said, mismanaging it and shooting themselves in the dick. So with that, anime would be the same thing like Marvel. There are millions of characters that exist out there. We can already just take there could be like 40 characters in the game off rip. Take some Dragon Ball Z characters, take some Naruto characters, take Jujutsu. Ooh. Okay. I'm glad I noticed that I stopped recording. Essentially what I was saying, take some Naruto characters, so take some One Piece characters, and add them into one game and make it Anime Rivals. Or they could just make it Jump Force. That could be the Jump Force game, and it can literally just be a hero shooter. I'm putting some images on screen. I had ChatGPT make these. None of them are Goku and Naruto, but you can get the idea. And they can actually take the team up formula Marvel Rivals did. So what? Take it, but put your own spin on it, right? Imagine a team up where Goku shoots his Kamehameha, and then Naruto puts it in his Rasengan and fucking just makes a big like Rasengan beam. Like that shit would be tough, and like you can have characters run on walls and stuff like that, and or have Goku fly. Like there's so many things you can do with that. And then you can have all the other backup characters and be fun and add gag characters, right? Like you can have Saitama be in the game, and if they want to be it, they can make him be a payload system where he's just walking and we have to walk him to the Hero Association, or have him be a hero, like have him be a playable character, but when he's a tank, and when he dies, he doesn't actually die, he just leaves. Like when he gets 0 HP, he just leaves. He's like, I'm bored, and he just goes away. Like it's so many things you can do to make it fun. But instead, we're going to get DBD. Actually, I'm going to do this live. I am going to Google search right now upcoming anime games. Just so I can, like, I'm talking about stuff that released. I'm going to talk about things that are coming out soon. Okay. So one that's coming out apparently is the 7 Deadly Sins Origin. Is that already out? It doesn't look like it's already out. Let me see. The 7 Deadly Sins Origins. What is this game? Like, this is what I'm curious about. So okay, so it's a giant Genshin looking map, but yet you only have 30 minutes to play it? It's a Dynasty Warriors. Oh my. It's basically what I just said, but with a bigger map. What is this? Why do we get these types of games? My Hero Academia, the strongest hero? What is this? Another My Hero game. What is this though? Is this that? Oh, this is that gacha game that was on the phones. Oh my, and I remember, I think this shut down too, and this one was actually pretty okay, because you got to play as the different people. Isn't that crazy when a game is actually good with effort? It doesn't survive. JJK Curse Clash. Let me ask chat, are there any upcoming anime games set to release within the next I'm gonna give it 3 years. So that's from 2025, 26, 7, and 8, all the way to 2028. Are there any anime games? Oh, wow. So they said they're going to make a Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles 2. It's set to release in 2025 of August. It says features the Entertainment District, Swordsman Village, and the Hashira training arcs, as well as online PvP with 40 plus Hashira fighters. I can't even name 40 Demon Slayer characters. I can barely name 8. So why do we need 40 of them? And you guys are gonna buy it. You guys are still gonna buy it. That is funny. Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact. We're not even going to talk about that. Don't buy that game. I saw a lot of you guys wake up. Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive, which is the game on screen. So if you guys want to go get that, go ahead. Do your thing. I don't care. But that shit looked dumb. And it was not fun. I played it for an hour and I was tired. I felt captive. I felt very hostage playing that game for an hour. And I love Solo Leveling. Sung Jin Woo inspired me to start working out, bro. Like that, like I was like, holy shit, this is cool. But that game sucks. Code Vein 2. Took you long enough, but I don't know if this is going to be good because Code Vein 1 wasn't even that good. I just don't understand why they don't have From Software make it or something. Beast of Reincarnation. It's made by Game Freak. Game Freak, that's the Pokemon studio, so we'll see. I saw a little bit of it. It looked okay, but again, we don't know. So yeah, nothing really of note. Just Demon Slayer, Chronicles 2, Hunter x Hunter, Solo Leveling, Code Vein 2, Beast of Reincarnation, and then the 7 Deadly Sins game. So if you guys want to play any of those, and if I had to rank them, the only one I'm interested in would be Code Vein 2 and Beast of Reincarnation. All the other ones, I know they're going to be dog shit. I already know it. Like, I just don't understand why we can't get games that are pretty good. Like, really, like, 8. Like, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot should be the bare minimum we should be getting from anime games from now on. That shouldn't be our top tier game. That shouldn't be the, oh yeah, you should play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. That shouldn't be the game we recommended to people. That should be like one of the games where it's like, oh yeah, if you want a cool single player game, like Kakarot was cool, but if you want the best one, you should play Dragon Ball Z Saiyan's Revenge. Like they can make a game where you're a Saiyan, bro, and you are experiencing what it's like being a Saiyan, because apparently you're supposed to be some deep dog destroying other planets, ravaging other planets. It could be an 8-hour game, and you just play it, and you go ahead and you're making your Saiyan, you level up, get stronger, and then you help out Bardock in that situation of trying to fight Frieza, and then you realize, oh shit, Frieza's too strong, and you die. Like some shit like that. And that could be like a cool $60 game, $40 game, and they just make it really good, make the combat super good. But the issue is that they trying to milk it, bro. 100 hours of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is boring. I'd much rather play an 8-hour experience that was so fun that I'm willing to play it again. Like I'm just, oh yeah, that was so good, I'll play it again. Because if you're not going to put effort into a 100-hour game, just put all the effort you can into a 12-hour experience. That would be more better. And then you could be like, okay, this worked, this didn't work, and at least you have the assets to make another longer game. That's all I'm saying, man. But it's like, you made Kakarot, and you're not going to make a Kakarot 2. You're just going to milk the DLC and make $180 worth. I could talk about this all fucking day, man. And I want people to talk about this back, because I want to know why you guys keep playing these games. Like, why do you guys keep buying them? Like, who bought Breakers? Who bought Jujutsu Curse Clash? Like, I want to know who's buying these games and who continuously keeps buying these games. Whether you're in Japan, the Philippines, America, why are you buying these games? You're enabling them to keep buying, to making these. Just tell me. I want to know. Like I said, I could talk about this for fucking ever. So if you guys want another video, let me know and I'll talk about it. Same way anime games are dog shit, and then we enable them by buying them and then saying, oh, these games are shit. They don't care, nigga. They're gonna keep doing it until 1 year you guys don't buy it. If we have 1 year where we don't buy shit, shit will change. If they made Sparking Zero 2 and it came out tomorrow, and no matter what, even if the past year, it doesn't matter that it died 6 months into its lifespan. It does not matter. Because the moment they drop Ego Vegeta, you guys are going to be back on it again. You guys are going to buy it. But if they were to say, hey guys, we're dropping Sparking Zero tomorrow, and even though for the past 6-8 months you guys have been saying this game is dog shit, I feel like I got robbed, this game fucking sucks, don't make another one, and then they release it, and you still buy it, it does not matter, because actions speak louder than words. If you keep saying these games are shit and then keep buying them, they're going to keep releasing them. It does not matter. But if you say, hey man, I love this game, then they release it and you don't buy it, they're going to be confused. But if you say this game is dog shit, they release it and you don't buy it, then they'll have an answer. Okay, this game is dog shit. Okay, we need to fix it. We can't play around, because they have the skill and the talent to do so. But why would they? Why would they give it more effort? I wait for my brothers and sisters to wake up. I wait for you guys to see the key in front of you and lock yourselves from the shackle, because they're not locking you down. You guys think that this is the only way you can play Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. There will be better ways if you physically just hold out. If you just don't buy it, they will have to make a better one. There is no they might, because that is their job. They are in the business to make money. But if they realize that their previous efforts aren't making them money, then they will improve to make more money. They are not in the business to make you guys good games. They don't give a fuck. They could drop a Goku poop bag, and if you guys bought it for $1,000 a pop, they're gonna make more Goku poop bags. Then there's gonna be a Vegeta poop bag, then a Beast Gohan poop bag. If they're in the business of money, they don't give a fuck. So it's like, that's what's crazy. You have to hold out. You are the consumer. You have to hold out. I won't consume dog shit. I will not consume dog shit. Say that with me. I will not consume dog shit. Because right now you're consuming dog shit, but saying you hate dog shit, but you keep consuming dog shit. This is a more anime topic. Anyways, next section I want to talk about is some new animes to watch. I need some recommendations, guys. Currently watching anime, currently watching Naruto, but you know, Naruto is something I'm more just like picking up on the back burner. I want some heat. I want some actual fire. So if you made it to this part of the video, let me know. Drop your favorite animes down below. And if you want to know kind of my style, I love Space Dandy. Yeah, I can't think of a lot of other animes because there hasn't been a lot that's made an impact on me. Jujutsu Kaisen, the Solo Leveling manhwa. I like action, so the action of God of High School was pretty cool, but like, you know, actual anime was pretty subpar. Yeah, just good looking fun. Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho is one of my favorites. It's probably like the best anime on the planet. So it's like, if you have anything similar to that vibe, I've probably already watched it and forgot about it, but just go ahead and leave your recommendations down below. But other than that, guys, if you guys want to hear more about anime and actually talk about it with me, hit me up down below in the comments section. Join the Discord, Cozy Coon. I'll leave the link down below. But yeah, guys, let's make a change to the anime community, man. We need better games. There's no reason we're the 2K community laughingstock of the video game genre. Like, we are just 2K nerds, bro. It's annoying. I want some good Dragon Ball Z games, bro. I want some good Naruto games. I want some good anime games, some actual good ones. There's no reason we don't get on these platforms, bro. Like, fucking Dragon, fucking, what is that? Meliodas, 7 Deadly Sins Origins? It's fucking dog shit. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Please, or peace.